Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into the Dunk House here for our other semi-final that will be joining. Looks like we have it underway. So these are teams that you guys have seen before. If you have been a viewer of the Ring Tubes, we got Bat and Ian versus Enforcer and Manny. Once again, Hrolf is behind the scenes, bringing you guys the action you're seeing on there. And, of course, we got to give a shout-out to the co-caster here, Liquor Bagels, gifting out a sub earlier that it snuck through the chat and I didn't see it. So thank you, buddy, for your own
no
contribution,
problem.
you know?
Yeah, absolutely. It's the least I can do. I mean, Rocket League or Rank Tubes rather, is gracious enough to have me. You know, it's such an opportunity to cast such a insane tournament. We've seen literal professionals, a huge prize pool, and it's just been an absolute treat with the caliber of gameplay that we've seen so far. And I'm excited to have it continue here as we are in our next semifinal match. Ian Bat versus Manny the Monkey and his Banana. We have Ian and Bat teaming up. That is it just in their name. And Manny and Enforcer, who we saw take down SSG in that exciting Game 5 match earlier today. And this is quite a matchup if you know much about the Ranked Hoops community and the kind of, I guess, the lore of the players. Ian and Enforcer, when I started casting, they were, the team to beat. They were always teaming up and very strong, the force to be reckoned with. And since then, Ian has instead been teaming up with Bat. And I think, was Bat teaming up with Manny in the past? What a save! What a save by Ian. I thought that was almost certainly in. Holy cow. But now, the former teammates against each other for, a lot of money, a lot of bragging rights here. So we'll see who comes out on top. Ian Bat have recently seemed to be the stronger team, but, Enforcer and Manny are probably in the clouds, having just taken down SSG. They played exceptionally well, so I'm looking forward to a great series here.
Now to the right, 3:23 on the clock here. Game number 1, best of 5 series. Who will be going up against the Nico Rapid combo? And we'll be out to the right side. Manny, almost. And now Enforcer will go against Bat. Now Ian and Bat, 3-0 in round number 1. The 3-2, as you already mentioned, against Space Station Gaming for Manny the Monkey and his Banana. So Ian and Bat would be handed their first loss if they were to drop a game in this semifinal series. And if there's a team that can do it, Manny and Enforcer were looking strong. Bat wants to go for a second touch in the double. We've seen that from a lot of players today. Sipical did it a few times in the earlier series. Not going to be able to get one just yet in this one. Still 0-0. Bit of a defensive battle. Last time we saw 0-0 this long into a game, it ended up in a 4-0 as 4 goals were scored in the second half.
Both of these teams have great defense. Ian doing well to dunk that one over Enforcers. Not much Enforcers able to do that, keep that one out of the net. Ian does very well to get that light touch over the rim and then just block the ball from being cleared out. Excellent attempt by Enforcer, but it will not be met with a save. And yeah, both of these teams, they're, high level, very high level Rocket League Hoops players. They're no strangers to the Dunk House. They're no strangers to Ranked Hoops tournaments. Many of these players have been rank 1 in the Rocket League Hoops leaderboard as well. So it's definitely a high caliber matchup. But Ian and Bat, I'm telling you, when these guys get clicking, they can make some serious magic happen. Here as Ian takes almost a full court air dribble, double taps that one off the backboard and secures the insurance goal with 2 minutes and 14 seconds to play.
What a touch from Ian. Just doing Ian things. They're just Ian things, ladies and gentlemen. 2-0 in game number 1 here of a best of 5 series in the semifinals. Now we are up for it. It's going to be Ian on the cross. Manny with the touch here. Now Enforcer. Bat is going to go up for the challenge. Very quick and up off the ceiling. Right back down to the ground. Ian with control against Manny. Manny has already gone up. They've already gone up into the air. And Ian is just able to punish that as soon as they're up. Easy as you like. 3-0.
Did Bat get a bump on Enforcer here? I can't tell. Once Ian went up, yeah, it looks like Bat drove, over to Enforcer to try to make sure he didn't get the save. Maybe he got a slight bump on him, affected his trajectory, not allowing him the opportunity to make that save. Very excellent heads-up play for Bat to know that Ian was going to be able to put that on target. All he had to do was just clear out the defenders. Well played. And also, I just want to give a couple more shout-outs here. We got Kernicle, a.k.a. Cracks the Destroyer, gifting a 1-month sub to Wylam. Thank you, Kernicle. And we also have C-Bones. What up? You just got C-Boned. He's gifting a tier 1 sub to Lion Blaze. Lion Blaze, thanks for participating in the tourney today. And yeah, guys, back into the action. We have a 3-0 lead here for Ian Bat. Enforcer and Manny trying to find something on offense, but Ian and Bat, not only have they had exceptional offensive opportunities, but their defense is as strong as ever this game.
Bat's going to try to lift this one, not able to get underneath. And now Ian with the touch. Ian with 3 goals, all 3 goals on the top side. Man, he wants to try to send this one in. Right now, this brick wall of Ian and Bat, it seems to be working really well from an offensive standpoint. So they seem to play defense from offense, making attacks, looking to always get a read and not let the other team get comfortable. So far, the suffocation has really come to fruition in this early lead. That's just going to be a shot on target, and Ian's just going to make it difficult. Almost, I mean, it's kind of weird. That almost actually made it savable, and yet at the same time, a very difficult ball to read.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing so well to not only put the ball where it needs to go, like in the net, but Ian and Bat are positioning themselves on the follow-up, you know, on the bumps that they're getting so that the ball is not in any remote possibility of getting saved. Like, there's no chance that Enforcer and Manny would be able to save some of these opportunities that they've had this game. It's just like, you know, you can have good offense, but these guys have seemingly unstoppable offense right now.
Bat off to the right side. Manny's going to get 1 touch. 40 seconds on the clock. Bat with the touch. Ian, that would have been very interesting indeed if he had been able to curve that ball up over the rim. It'll be 30 seconds now. Bat already up on the offense. Once again, just suffocating here. 5 and 2 shots here for Ian and Bat. Manny the Monkey with more shots, 8 shots. You wouldn't think so with the scoreline. Maybe there's opportunity. What a save from Ian! Disgusting save underneath 4-0. Ian might even get a 5th goal. It pops up in the air. Enforcer has to be up for it. Bat's up for it. There could be a 5th goal here. Ian can't quite get there. They want number 5. They've got 4. This ball certainly will touch down eventually, and that will be your game. Ian and Bat continue what is a pretty insane longevity of victories in the hoops community. A force to be reckoned with, potentially the best team in ranked hoops right now.
Yeah, they're so, you know, threatening on offense, so tough to counter if you're in the opposition. And I expected that it might take them a moment to get heated up against Enforcer and Manny, adapt to their play style. I think these guys are no strangers to playing each other in these ranked hoops tournaments, in scrims. So I guess they already have been, you know, flowing, because Ian and Bat, Ian especially, coming out in this game number 1 with an absolutely dominant performance. But, you know, Manny the Monkey and Enforcer, they were able to counter the attacks in the game against Space Station Gaming. So I would like to think that they may have a few tricks up their sleeve. Maybe they'll be able to make some opportunities. Like I said in the other match, I want to see Enforcer getting a bit more physical, getting those bumps, those air dribble bumps, you know, stealing boost, really being a nuisance. Because if you let Ian and Bat have the space, have the boost that they want, they're going to make you pay in a big way.
We'll see if there is a response. I mean, certainly starting off in spades to the favor of Ian and Bat. But we've seen it already. We've seen in our previous series, a game 1 destruction goes into a game 2 response from the other side. Is there a response in this one for Enforcer and Manny? Manny the Monkey and his banana going to be trying to put something together here. Enforcer is going to go for that corner boost, as we do have the cross position here. It's going to be bad. Send this back out to the front side. Manny is across. Ooh, Enforcer couldn't get the touch. Manny was actually coming across looking for that read. It's going to be Enforcer trying to sneak this one in. Right now, it seems they just can't get it over the rim. They couldn't get it over the rim in the previous game. And it looks like that problem is going to continue, at least briefly, the beginning of this one. Dangerous ball. Good communication here. It's going to be Enforcer. 1 touch, 2 touches. Gets the ball, but the bump bumps him back into the ball. That's one way to save it. Just go ahead and hit their car into it.
See, that's what I was saying. Those huge air dribble bumps from Enforcer. He's so good, so consistent with them, and he went for one there. Unfortunately, the bump, you know, each force has an equal but opposite, each action has an equal but opposite reaction, and his bump on whoever was defending that launched him back into the ball and saved it. So unfortunate, but it will pay off for Ian on the counterattack as he gets the goal, drops it in the net, and gets the early lead. He does get a nice bump on Enforcer there to follow up as well.
He got the bump on the wall.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It's going to be Ian against Manny. Bat over to the right side. Enforcer's actually going to get a lift on this, but it's going to go right into the car for Bat. That's going to be Ian trying to hit this up off the ceiling. Manny, a little bit of open space here. Do they have the touchdown? Yes! Oh. Manny answers with the wall pinched down. 1-1, 403, their first goal of the series.
that was just eye candy. You know, he took that from the left side of his defending half, pops it up across the net, adjusts his car over past the far side of the rim, and just pinches it down, dunking it off of the backboard. That was absolute insanity. And we have a friendship kickoff here from both sides. You know, we had said that sometimes players might not go for it, opting instead to counter it. This time we see these Hoops veterans, they go for both teams go for the friendship. Ian getting a crazy flip reset there. Manny with low boost, forced to defend. Bat goes for the touch. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to the, oh my gosh, what a save by Manny, almost paying for it. But Ian not able to get the shot he needed. I'm really looking forward to all the different kickoff approaches, because typically, you know, when I play at least, you know, one person goes for the kickoff, the other person typically cycles to the back corner to fill up on boost. But we've seen time and time again in this tournament so far, different strategies taking place on the kickoffs. Maybe the player that doesn't go for it will, instead of going for the corner boost, they'll cheat up and grab maybe a small pad and be in position to follow the ball up much more quickly than their opponent can. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how each team adapts to the kickoff metas, maybe a little bit of mind games going on, but it's definitely something to keep an eye on at home.
Manny up the wall. 60 boost might be enough. In this case, though, back out to the right. Ian challenged on the 50. Now, Manny saved that shot with 0 boost. They're going to try to get a shot with 0 boost. Ian's going to try to get a shot coast to coast across the line from one side to the other. Ian, an unstoppable force against a movable object. 2-1, 244.
I've seen Ian do this time and time again, but it never becomes less impressive, because like he was on his own back wall, gets a touch, gets a pre-flip, and then air dribbles it into the orange net from all the way across the field. I'll never get sick of watching that. So impressive. But now we see Manny with an opportunity, sends it wide. Unfortunate. That could have been the equalizer, but it will go now in favor of the blue team. Ian Bat is up. He gets the touch and it's in. Enforcer not able to get the touch in time before it drops past the line where the goal actually becomes a goal. And Bat, look at his positioning. I think he was up before the ball even rolled up the corner there. That was so impressive out of Bat.
And that's Bat's first goal of the series. Ian has been certainly the goal hog so far in these first few games. But we'll get Bat involved. The bump comes through. Is it enough? The save from Enforcer! And it might be a necessary one. A 3-goal deficit against Ian and Bat is a difficult wall to climb. Manny is trying to get something on target. Enforcer as well, towards the front. It drops in, 3-2. We have ourselves a game in game 2.
I am loving the physicality in this match. You see a bump coming out there on Enforcer, ensuring that goal goes down. And we saw, you know, a moment before, I think it was Ian who popped the ball up, went for a bump on Manny, and it dropped off the rim, saved out by Enforcer. This is just so back and forth, so physical. Each team doing very well to get those air dribble bumps, clearing out the defense, and making the most out of every opportunity that they get on offense, and just doing their best to make sure every chance goes in. And it has been absolutely electric so far. Back gets a big demo. Ian gets his dunk down, gets the insurance goal back in a very sick way from that corner. Well played by Ian, and he restores the 2-goal lead. 1:50 to play.
Off the wall so quickly out of the corner. As soon as all 4 tires had even skimmed that wall for that for the reset of their jump, they were off and cruising with the barrel roll. And we're back into our tip-off. It's going to be back towards the left side, near post here. Defensive zone, and Ian just bodies Enforcer out. Just no respect at all. The ball wasn't even close, and they're just going to go for that. That's going to go underneath. That's going to get popped out by Bat. Off a weird, awkward kind of rim pinch there. Ian off the left side. Yeah.
Now, the bump came out, and you said no respect. Or is it so much, you have so much respect for your opponent that you can't even allow them the opportunity to save it, so you have to take them out? I don't know. Could go either way, but now you got a minute to play. Manny and Enforcer are going to need 2 goals here, but Bat and Ian looking to add 1 more to their tally, make it even harder task. As Ian sends it off the side wall, it will fall in. Enforcer was caught backwards, maybe with low boost, and not able to make that save. He will get the 5th goal to extend their lead to 3. And with the minute to play, Manny and Enforcer are going to start to need to pull some tricks out of their sleeve, because they don't have a lot of time to do it. I'm sure they would not like to go to a sweep match point. We have a friendship here. Ian met by Enforcer, or Bat met by Enforcer. Ian rotates back for boost and clears this one out. Not a lot of time here for Manny and Enforcer. And Bat might just add another one here off the front of the post. Ian trying to get one more touch. What was that angle? He sends it over Enforcer. Manny now to collect in the corner, met by Bat and cleared out.
Ian 1 touch. Ian 2 touches. Is there a third? Bat came in as well. Send all the hitboxes forward. A 3-goal lead. This late in the game. Bump comes through. Bat can't save it. Wait, Manny and Enforcer are not gone just yet. We do have to mention one of the striking abilities of Ian in the Ian Bat combo is the ability to plant a ball magnet underneath the net pregame, because it seems every single ball they touch goes directly towards the net. But a 5-3, 36 seconds. Is there enough time?
Another friendship. They have another friendship there. Yeah, the ball magnet was the fourth DLC that I forgot about. Where you put the ball magnet in there. And Bat, again, how many, I said that I wanted to see more air dribble bumps, and these players have not disappointed. They've indulged me in that sense, because it seems like every opportunity, the player who pops the ball over the net is looking for some kind of bump, some kind of disruption on the defense, and it is really, going miles in the advantage of whatever team is, being the most physical out here this match.
That is disgusting. Ian off the top right side. I was just going to say, we talk so much about Ian, but Bat is such a skilled player. And then they get a pinch off the very tippy top right corner directly into the front of the net. They have 5 goals. They're almost on a double hattie, 7-3, game 2 of a best of 5 in the semis to try to move on to the finals in a $5,800 prize pool. An answer comes through quickly. Enforcer and Manny 7-4. I don't know if there's enough time, but there's definitely life on both sides of the line here.
Yeah, that's a big goal by Enforcer. The scoreline might be one that's going to be all but impossible to come back from with 17 seconds left. But getting that goal at the end is going to be huge to boost the confidence of Manny and Enforcer. That was a very resounding goal. A nice dunk, a nice team play, and it might help, restore the confidence, maybe help with their comms. Maybe their comms are a bit saddened because they've been getting beat pretty badly, but that goal I'm sure will help them restore their confidence, at least only slightly.
Ian and Bat will take game 2, looking for another 3-0, so they haven't been handed a loss just yet. Manny the Monkey and his Banana were able to get the 3-2 victory over Space Station Game, but it was a 3-2 victory, so they did have a couple games drop out, and that last one, as we remember, what a close match it was. Ian and Bat continued to be unblemished in their run straight up to the grand finals. So in your opinion, what do you think Manny the Monkey and his Banana can do differently to fight Ian and Bat if they're such an offensive powerhouse?
They need to control the pace of the game. They can't let Ian and Bat play their game, because they're just going to pick you apart. They're going to demolish you. They're going to, they're so mechanical. They can score from anywhere, and they will not hesitate to do so. If you're Manny and Enforcer, what you need to do is you need to take away their opportunities to get the boost, make them play in uncomfortable situations, bump them, demolish them. We've seen them doing it a bit with the air dribble bumps, but I think that they just need to, really put the pedal to the metal here, really make them uncomfortable. And that's the only way I think that Manny and Enforcer can beat this Ian Bat team, because left to their own devices, Bat and Ian, they don't show any hint of being able to be stopped here.
Well, we'll see if they can close up that space here in game number 3. We'll have the potential here for a reverse sweep or a 3-time match point opportunity for Ian and Bat. Regardless, we have the double friendship to start, and Ian will get a touch on the defensive end and not let that roll up the net. Make some kind of a defense out of it. That's going to be Bat. 1 touch. It's going to be back to Ian. Another touch. Is it back to Bat in time? They're going to get the touch, but it's actually going to be over to Enforcer. Gets one. Looking for a second one up off the backboard. Is there going to be a Manny? There is. Touch not quite there. Currently pressure from both sides to start this one off. That's going to be a low screamer of a shot. They are up to the task to send this one out and back into the zone. But Bat, once again, as soon as the ball is in the zone, in the defensive zone for blue, they send it back out. Ian's going to put that one on target. Nice save underneath. And the defense is at least here for the beginning of this match. Bat's going to pop that one up. Another shot opportunity. Oh, Ian actually goes right by the ball. 4-14 in this game, 0-0. Demo comes through, and both these teams looking equally matched in the first minute.
Yeah, definitely. I think that Enforcer and Manny coming out initially, they're looking a lot stronger this game. They're not letting Bat and Ian, walk all over them like they seem to have been in the past. But that's a big miss by Manny and gives away possession. But Bat, actually looking like he might be playing for the orange team for a moment there. Almost pinches it into his own net. Saved out by Ian now. Enforcer on a counter opportunity. This could go in, and it does. Enforcer gets the go-ahead goal. 1:12 into the game. You know, that's a huge moment for Enforcer. I don't know, have they had a lead in this match yet?
I don't think so, and if they did, it was short-lived. It was only a goal, and Enforcer actually has had a little bit of trouble getting going on the offensive side in these last 2 games to the effect that we would normally see. So them getting that goal, and early on in Game 3, that might unlock some opportunities for them.
Yeah, 100%. Unlock opportunities, you know, secure that lead. That's going to make them, allow them to play their game, allow them to be a bit more comfortable, you know, maybe taking some risks, maybe like, you know, playing to their strengths and doing what they want to do out here on the court. Help give them that confidence, that motivation to play their game. And that, oh, that's dunked by Bat. Wow. Both, was it Manny and Ian were up for that early, both misread it, and the ball goes past both of them instead to be dunked by Bat. Maybe Manny got a ghost touch there. But wow, what an excellent awareness from Bat. You know, a lot of players are afraid to double commit, but he knew that Manny and Ian were both going to miss that, and he felt comfortable going up, ensuring that that goal goes in, gets the equalizer, and now, you know, on match point, that's a huge goal for Ian and Bat, but a huge demo coming out for Enforcer. Opens up an opportunity for Manny. He drops one in, saved out by Ian, and what a save. Not only the fact that he saved that, but that ball cleared all the way down to the orange corner. And now, you know, Orange was forced to retreat. Manny and Enforcer were forced to retreat. Opened up, you know, an opportunity for Ian and Bat to grab some boost, adjust, and, you know, strengthen their defenses once again.
Ian underneath, it's going to be challenged by Enforcer off the wall. Manny came up really early for that one. Enforcer might be able to actually make a very short turn on this, and they're able to. One more touch, no. Denied by Ian. Off the near wall here. That's going to be on target. That is going to float in. The touch off that corner can be so janky, and it's just enough jank from Ian. Once again, the magnet, man.
Yeah, that's not, I'm sure Manny wants that one back. That's not one that we typically see Manny, you know, miss. It's really unfortunate. That angle was pretty forgiving in the sense that you get one touch on that. Typically, you'll be able to land on the backboard and get a follow-up, but Manny just not able to get the read that he needed. But Enforcer is able to get a huge demo, and now Bat puts it over both defenders. The demo doesn't matter. And Bat's, I don't need a teammate. He puts it up, he drops it over Manny, baits out the first defender, and pops it over Enforcer to ensure the goal. What a play by Bat.
Awkward positioning here from Enforcer and Manny. Manny says, I have to go for this. Enforcer probably told him, like, yo, go for the ball. I'm right behind you. But both of them are on the ground. As soon as Bat lifts that ball into the air, they have such an advantage if both players are on the ground, and they just keep it high. No, that's all it takes. It's great awareness from Bat, but I think that has to be up to the defensive positioning from Enforcer and Manny. They need to have somebody up on the wall to be able to make the play high. They just aren't able to get there in time. 3-1 right now. If this score holds, we would have a 3-0, and the unblemished streak would continue for Ian and Bat. But still, 2 minutes to go in this game. And his Enforcer now up for it. Gets one touch over to the right side. Manny's there. Ooh, off the near side of the rim. Ian's going to send this one back out. And this is actually another opportunity. The opportunities are presenting themselves. Are Enforcer and Manny being aggressive enough?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, like I said, it looks like Enforcer and Manny came out in this game a lot stronger than they had in the past few games. But even such, Ian and Bat just are such a strong team. They really are very unforgiving with their attack style. And if you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. And they've done so here time and time again in this series. And Enforcer, you know, I can sense the desperation. He doesn't want to be knocked out here. He wants to at least, you know, force game 4. But with 1:30 left, down by 2, they're going to need to find some opportunities, and it's not going to help when you have such rock-solid defense from Bat and Ian. But that's a great shot.
On target. Oh, save! How did that get back up over the rim? I don't know. But maybe some kind of power is transferred over. I do want to comment. Ian was dribbling. That's a shot on target, another save. They were dribbling the ball over to the right side. Another shot on target. I'm going to skip past it. Manny can't get the ball inside. Is able to steal the boost, though. Do they have a shot here? Underneath, it's going to pop up. Is there going to be an Enforcer on the other side of it? Ian's going to get the touch and out to the right side. It's going to be Bat getting bumped from behind by Manny, but the boost is gone. Bat still has the boost. It's going to be Manny now. In open field, shot on target to the far side. Oh, saved by Bat. Of a potential 40 seconds now. We could have a second finalist here. Bat's going to put a shot near post. 30 seconds, Ian right by. Wait, is this an opportunity for an answer? No, immediately. There's no cracks in the defense. As soon as they get on the offensive opportunity, it doesn't go where they want. They're back on the defensive side, clearing the ball. Manny, shot!
Manny, nice!
3, 2, 20 seconds.
I was about to criticize because you see Enforcer leaving, going for the boost. If I probably would have preferred that he stayed on the backboard and awaited the dunk. I know he had 0 boost, but even the opportunity for Manny to get the ball to him and dunk it in, he instead opted to go for the boost, but it doesn't matter. Manny able to get a very solid double tap, bringing this game within 1. If there's not a goal by Manny the Monkey in the next 15 seconds, then Ian and Bat will proceed to the grand finals, and Enforcer and Manny will be eliminated. Manny tries to get a touch around Bat. It's read out, but Bat gets an unfortunate touch in his own corner. And Manny challenges Bat, pops it down the field, not able to get that one in. It would have ended the game. Now, Manny and Enforcer with what looks like one more chance to get it down the field. It's off their own net. It's up in the air. Ian trying to put it down to the ground. It's in the corner. Bat will let it drop, and Ian Bat will sweep the series in the semifinals, defeating Manny and Enforcer. Great games to Manny and Enforcer. Congratulations to your winners, Ian and Bat, who advanced to the finals of this action-packed tournament.